Once you select your PMC, you have to create your character. So when you're creating your character, you select different heads. So we have several different 10 or so different heads that you can select between, and you actually choose your character's voice as well. Now, one of the unique parts about MAG is that each of the PMCs will have a different look to their UI. So I picked Valor, and you can see sort of the nature tones, the green tones, stone textures, barbed wire. So that kind of fits their location in Alaska, which is their home base. If I were to pick Sever or Raven, my whole UI and experience would have a completely different look to it. The music also changes based on which PMC you choose. So the first thing you do when playing MAG is you probably go in and change your armory. We allow up to 5 different loadouts. You can go in and customize the loadout, which weapons you want to take with you. You can select the weapon and different attachments for the weapon. And you unlock a lot of these as you play through the game. So you can customize your weapon and gear that you want to bring with you into battle. You can also go in and select different armor types and then customize your character a little bit. Pick different headgear, face gear, and then different camos and patterns and colors for your character as well. Once you create your character, that's sort of the character you have throughout your career. So as you play through the game and you kill enemies or complete objectives, you'll gain experience points. And as you gain experience points, you'll go up in level. By going up in level, you'll get skill points, and you can spend these skill points to unlock new abilities, new weapons, and new attachments. So here we have the skills section in the barracks. You can see different abilities that I've unlocked as well as some that I have not. So we have lots of different areas. We have electronics, close quarters, and we don't have a fixed class-based system in MAG. So you can go through and unlock any of the skills and abilities you want. You are limited. You won't be able to unlock all of the skills and abilities, and you have to unlock abilities in lower tiers of each category before unlocking these skills and abilities in the higher tiers. But you're still able to select if you want to be a sniper who can also heal and resuscitate other people, or sort of create your own custom role. I do have a limited amount of equipment that I can bring in. So in the upper right-hand corner, you can see that I have a budget of 3,400 C credits, and I'm using 3,600, so I have to give something up in order to take this into battle. So when you first start playing MAG, you're going to be level 1, and the first thing you do is you go into training. So we have a training mode, it's offline, there's no other players. You can go in, learn the basics of MAG, how to control your character, how to complete objectives, select your weapons, shoot them, fire them, all of the core basics you learn in the training. As a level 1 character, you're going to be limited with which maps and game types you can play. So first you have to play through Suppression. Suppression is a basic 64-player team deathmatch, 32 versus 32. And there's no real objectives in that one. That one's just jump in, kill other people, gain experience, go up in levels, move on. Once you get up to about level 4, you're able to go into the Sabotage game type. The Sabotage game type incorporates objectives into that. So it's a 64-player game type. There's multiple objectives. You have to go and capture 2 recon relays, communications relays, and then after you capture those, you can go in and destroy the enemy data center. The next one, the Acquisition game type. This is a 128-player game type. So with this one, it's 64 versus 64. And this is the game type where we really bring in a lot of depth to the MAG experience. So where the previous ones, we try to ease the user into it, just get the basics. Once they get up to a high enough level, you can go into the Acquisition game type. And this not only brings in multiple objectives, but it also brings in vehicles. It brings in squad leader tactical abilities, such as calling in airstrikes, recon UAVs, and just adds a lot of depth to the experience. Another persistent aspect that we have in MAG is called the Shadow War. So the Shadow War is determining which PMCs are fighting who. Each of the 3 different PMCs are vying for contracts that are put out by international coalitions of countries. So these countries are hiring the PMCs for defense and offensive missions. And by attacking one another, they're vying for ownership over those contracts. And whoever's ahead in the shadow war, the other two PMCs are going to attack that other PMC, and they're going to be defending while the other ones are attacking. There is one more game type, a fourth game type. That's the domination. This is the 256 player game type. So this is 128 versus 128. And this is a really interesting one because you have the defenders holding down and trying to protect this oil refinery while the attackers are attacking that. And the attackers attack from all four sides and work their way in. So they take out bunkers, they take out the AAA, and they try to take over this oil refinery and capture and hold it and basically overload the refinery so that the pressure blows it up. So that's an interesting one because it starts out with skirmishes around the edge as the defenders are holding off the attackers, but the final battle is all 256 players in the center of the map fighting for control of the oil refinery.